Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Elijah and today we're going to be going over how to make color switching text between two colors, a start and an end. Let's get into it. First off, we're going to have a variable that is set to a list with the starting color, the ending color, the output text, and the amount of time you want it to take. Then we're going to call a process with the local variable tag set to copy. Then we're going to want to create a variable from, and then get the list index of 1, and then we're going to use get color channels. We're going to just call it for from and use from again, and then we're going to use HSB on the tag, and then we're going to create a vector. We're going to use the color channels we just got. Basically, the color channel is going to return 3 things. It's going to create the hue, a saturation, and a brightness, and we're going to use those and translate that to a vector. And then we're going to use the exact same 3 code blocks, but replace from with 2, and we're going to get the second index in that list. And then finally, we're going to get the last 2 parts of that list. We're going to get the output text from the 3rd index, and then we're going to get the time it's going to take, which is in ticks, from the 4th index. Now, using the 2 vectors that we created, the starting and the ending color, we're going to want to create the difference of those 2. So we're going to create a new variable difference and then subtract the 2 vectors that we got. And then we need to divide the vectors, which you don't have an option. We only have the option to multiply vectors, but that's fine. We're going to use the difference and then multiply it by, I'm just using %math1 divided by the amount of time it's supposed to take. And that's pretty much going to get you the same thing as dividing it. Now we're just going to make a repeat multiple with the variable being the time variable. Now we're going to be subtracting the vectors. I'm just going to use the vector from and then subtract from difference, and then we're going to get each individual component from that, the x, y, and z of the vector. Now we're going to create a new variable output and set it to the HSB color of the 3 that we just created, x, y, and z. And then we're going to want to translate colors. I'm going to use the output, and then I'm going to use a text %var, and then I have output, and then %var, and then I have the text. So it's going to translate the output into a hex color code, and then we're going to put the text at the end of that. And then you can do whatever you want with that output. I changed it to be a little action bar there because that's the easiest way. You can just put it straight in the chest, and it'll show on your action bar. You can change that to a title. You can change that to spam your text chat. You can change that to be on a sign. You can do whatever you want with that, but basically your output is going to be that final result. So this is what we have now. It will, whenever we sneak it, will make that text that will change the color. But let's say we want to make it on a loop. Now, if you want to make it on the loop, we're going to go ahead and copy the code, put it down later, break the extra event, and we're going to add 2 waits, one after each process is called. We're just going to set this to 1 second because that's how long we're using for the time, but you can set it to whatever amount of ticks you use. I'm just using 1 second in this exact case. We're going to put that inside of a repeat, and then we're going to do forever. And now, if we go into play, we should be able to see the text just goes, oh wait, got to fix one thing here. Don't forget, on your second time calling it, you got to switch the 2 colors around because you're going to want it to go back and forth. So switch those colors around, and then now if we do /play, we're going to see, yep, it's going back and forth. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe for more tutorials, and let me know if you have any ideas for more tutorials as well in the comments below, and maybe I'll do it, or maybe I won't. I don't know. Bye.